and welcome to The Delayed Show. I'm your host, Katie Phillipson, and I spent my weekend at the March for Our Fifes, a tribute to the late member of A Tribe Called Quest, Phife Dawg. Last Sunday night, adult film actress Stormy Daniels appeared on 60 Minutes with Anderson Cooper to discuss her affair with the president, which is, thank you God, an exact fantasy of mine. The only reason it happened on 60 Minutes, however, is because all the slots on To Catch a Predator were full. During the interview, Daniels said of her second meeting with Trump, "I remember arriving and he was watching Shark Week. He made me sit and watch an entire documentary about shark attacks. After which, and this is the punchline, he tried to have sex with her." In tangentially related news, the actor who played Barney the dinosaur is now a sex healer. Gives a whole new meaning to the song, "I love you, you love me." Singer Harry Styles might have come out as bisexual in his new song, Medicine. I guess it's a sign of the times that a boy band sex symbol doesn't need to be one thing. We're all just trying to live while we're young and not worry about little things. In Tacoma, Washington, two men attempted to rob some cookie-selling Girl Scouts. They reportedly fled the scene without any boxes, however, leaving us to believe that the girls were out of Thin Mints. Former President Barack Obama chose Michigan State's men's basketball team to win his March Madness bracket. Man, the last few years he's really not having the best of luck at it, endorsing things to win. Oh. A Michigan man went viral for filling a pothole with Lucky Charms and then eating them, to which I say, big whoop. It isn't the farthest I've seen a man go to avoid doing the dishes. The annual MSU Telecasters Award Show is in a few weeks, and our very own producer, AJ Turek, is hosting. He tried to get the Catholic Church to sponsor us, but they politely declined for reasons that probably have nothing to do with the episode titled Rick Perry's Crack Pipe. The nominations for the Albies will be out soon, but I've got a few releases here. Most Stoned Cast and Crew, Giraffe House. Least Watched Show in History, Video Now. Most Original Name, The Show. Most Likely to Do This at an Intersection, Turn. Most Likely to Pull a Jay Beebs and ride high for a few years, then get a DUI and slip into oblivion, Sideshow. And as for us, we're proudly the frontrunner for Most Likely to Rip Off format of not one, but two popular late-night comedy programs and still not be that good. According to a new article published by the New York Times, pregnancy rates among millennial women are falling at an alarming rate. Here to talk about this is Drew? Shouldn't I be interviewing a...
Sup, Katie? Now, I know what you're thinking. Shouldn't there be a girl sitting here right now? And you wouldn't be wrong. But I became a women and gender studies major for a reason. And that's so I can speak on issues like this. And also to meet chicks. And look, it worked.
Drew, are you really a women and gender studies major?
Would you ask a girl that?
Think about it.
Well, yes. In fact, I'm the first guy that this major has ever had. And at first I thought it would be totally awesome. But for some reason, no one seems to want to do group projects with me. Anyway, if there's one thing that I've learned from my professors here at MSU, it's that women's rights are human rights. And since I'm human, I get to talk about them.
Okay, but this really isn't an issue of women's rights as much as it is... Okay, well, according to the article, access to contraception has contributed to a decrease on pregnancy.
Exactly, Katie. Exactly. Now, back in the good old days, there was no such thing. We talk about Plan B, but whatever happened to Plan A? What even is Plan A? You know what I think the A stands for?
What?
America. Anal if you're European.
Okay, this article also mentions that access to pornography is making people have less sex. What do you think about that?
You know, this might not be a popular opinion, but I personally believe that pornography is the greatest invention of all time. Just when you think Edison couldn't top the light bulb, he gave us the pornos.
Thomas Edison did not invent porn.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Well, let's get back to the topic, okay? Why do you think people are having less sex?
I personally think that it is our duty as Americans to get it on as much as possible. John F. Kennedy gave his life so that American citizens could get it on without fear of retribution. If not for him, we'd still be living in the Victorian era, and you'd be a sexually repressed governess who smothers a child after having visions of a ghost possessing his body.
I think you're describing the new plot of The Turn of the Screw.
Screw. Exactly. Reading erotica is a great way to create a sexy mood.
The Turn of the Screw is not erotica, it's a ghost story.
Hey, ghosts turn me on. What can I say? By the way, I watched the Halloween special. Who was it under that sheet?
I'm not going to answer that. Why else do you think that pregnancy rates have decreased among young women?
Like I said, people don't want to bang anymore. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to hook up with someone and been rejected.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
And here's the thing that I don't understand. I've never been pregnant, but it seems totally awesome. I don't know why everyone wouldn't want to be pregnant all the time. You get to eat for 2 people. You get to sit down on the bus. People hold the doors open for you. It honestly sounds amazing.
Oh, so you want to have children then?
No, I hate kids. Kids smell bad.
Okay, well, my producer is signaling us that our time is finally up, and also that they cut the feed as soon as you started talking about Plan B. So this probably won't make it to air, and that seems like it's for the best. Good night, everyone.